Person. Jesus said to her, I am he, the one who is speaking with you. John chapter 4, verse 26. Monday of the third week of Lent. Today we continue to unpack the gospel from the third Sunday of Lent. Jesus is at the well with this woman who has been married 5 times and is now living with a man who is not her husband. She says, I know the Messiah is coming, the one who is called the Christ. And Jesus reveals to her that he is the Messiah. He says, I am he, the one who is speaking with you. In a sense, Jesus is saying, I am the one you are searching for. I am the one who can fill the emptiness inside. I am the one who can quench your thirst. I, Jesus. Jesus is the only religious leader in human history who intentionally leads people to himself. He is the answer. Christianity is about a person. On the second day of our journey together, I shared with you the words of Pope Benedict XVI from his encyclical God is Love. Being Christian is not the result of an ethical choice or a lofty idea, but the encounter with an event, a person which gives life a new horizon and a decisive direction. Jesus Christ wants a personal relationship with you, and so much more than that. Imagine what your life would look like if by the end of Lent you had a much more intimate relationship with God than you do today. Imagine what your life would look like if your relationship with God were more personal and more vibrant. Do you want this? And if so, how much do you want it? He is pursuing you, even in your hiding and searching and thirsting. You were made for a person, not an idea. The woman at the well was longing for a person, the Messiah. You and I are longing for a person, Jesus, who knows everything about you and still pursues you. Again, today trust the process and trust the person of Jesus. The reality is this: developing a deeply personal relationship with Jesus requires the same relational dynamics as developing a personal relationship with a human being in your life. Deacon James Keaton, PhD, writes, it is in this divine self-giving and the positive human response to accept such love that healing is known. Trust, vulnerability, rapt listening, integrity all precedes the fullness of healing. Otherwise, God could incorrectly be seen as entering a magical relationship and not one of a human freedom and fullness. We must present ourselves in such a way that Christ can enter our hearts with truth. And such a way of presenting ourselves is encapsulated in the virtue of humility. What is the one thing you are, or have been, most afraid to share with Jesus? Today, yes, today, have the conversation with Jesus. Be not afraid. For your prayer, read Psalm 139 from verses 1 to 16. Read it 3 times very slowly. What word or phrase tugs at your heart? Talk to God about how this word or phrase applies to your life. What words stood out to you as you prayed? What did you find stirring in your heart?